giving too much, leaning too heavily on the team record and everything. But like with Justin Herbert, who I couldn't be higher on someone than Justin Herbert. Meantime, he's in year 3. He's on a really good team. I do care about the win-loss record of the team when I'm evaluating the quarterback. I do.
I think fortunately, and we brought up this point multiple times, though, for Dak Prescott, is that if they do fall short again, let's say they have a early exit in the playoffs, first round, right? He's not going to – he'll get blame. There will be heat, no doubt about it, on Dak Prescott, depending upon how he performs in that game. But he still has 3 years left remaining on his deal. Jerry Jones has bought into this. Mm-hmm. So – the first one it will be Mike McCarthy.
Right. Like he has runway, Jay. I've been saying, I agree.
He has runway. So I know there's a lot on the line. I know that Chris Canty and others it's the theme that we always talk about the Cowboys. We're a quarterback-driven media industry. We will always talk about that first and, ignite that with extra gasoline on that fire. But trust and believe the heat is hotter on Mike McCarthy than it is on Dak Prescott.
It is. And also, when we went through the quarterbacks list, it's after 13 quarterbacks, you can stop. There are, even if, I think after Mahomes, Brady, Rodgers, Burrow, Herbert, Josh Allen, and when he's on the field, Deshaun Watson, there are 7 that no one's going to debate. And I think you also have to include Lamar Jackson in that, even though some people do, some people don't. So now we're up to 8. Then there is Stafford, who, because of the Super Bowl, no one's going to argue. No, we're up to 9. And now you have Russell Wilson, Dak Prescott, Kyler Murray, and Derek Carr. Now, after that, there's a cutoff there, I think, right? So Dak is one of the 13 quarterbacks that you would want. The other guys, you could bring up guys like, what about Kirk Cousins in a good year, do you think, or this one or that one? But they're all not the 13 guys I just mentioned. And Dak is one of those guys, and I think universally people recognize that, right? No one's taking any of the other guys over Dak. So when you have a guy like that, you're going to pay him, and when you have a guy like that, you know he's good. And so what you said about the coach, right? Because Dak's good. Whether or not he's great, we don't know, but we know he's good, and he's a quarterback. It's the most important position. If they don't come through this season, it's going to be McCarthy. And then, Jay, don't forget this. They're going to install a new coach.
Yep.
That gives Dak another year of excuses. Oh, well, he's got 2 years of runway.
Now, Max, imagine this. I mean, I heard Chris Canty talk about Kirk Cousins. And we can get into a lot of talk around Minnesota and the Vikings and, the talent that they have. But the talent, man, they have on that team. Can you imagine at the end of this year that we're talking about Kirk Cousins being in a more favorable position as it relates to meaningfulness for his franchise than Dak Prescott?
I'll believe that when I see it.
Same here.
Yeah.
Same here. But the talent that is on Minnesota speaks for itself, though. They are talented as hell.
Dale in North Carolina. You're on with Key and Jay. I'm Key and he's Jay.
Jeez,
with Max and Jay here on Keyshawn, J. Will, and Max
this
today.
This is the problem. This is what happens.
By the way, Key's
Good morning, gentlemen. Good morning. As always, enjoy listening to you. I agree. It'll be the same no matter how Dak finishes the season. He's not going to get any blame. Stephen A. is going to blame McCarthy. Keyshawn is going to blame McCarthy. Bart Scott is going to blame McCarthy. The man is coddled. It's the same as the other quarterbacks. Blame the coach. The same way.
Dale, isn't it the truth that when I just did the list, after Dak, or whether it's after Dak, after Kyler, after Derek Carr, after Russell Wilson, after Stafford, whoever you have last on that list of 13 guys, after that there is a cutoff. Like Dak is one of those guys. He's in the upper half of the league. He's a good quarterback. So since we know that, we want to know if he's great. He may not be. But if you have a good quarterback and the team's not winning, why wouldn't you look at the coach? Wouldn't you look at the coach? Jay? Dale?
Yeah.
He's the highest paid player in the league. How often are you going to keep blaming the coach?
Well, that just means his contract came up recently.
So, Dale, what somebody would say to you is because, and you see this in all professional sports, and I agree with you, Dale. First and foremost, I agree with you. But somebody will reply by saying, well, it's what the market dictated at that time. And what we're seeing with quarterbacks is that market is going up and up and up. So that would be their way to refute your argument. Now, I understand it's excuses, but that's what they would say.
Coming up, Jay, what are the expectations for the Cowboys for this season? What are the expectations? Because I'll tell you why I think we can peg those expectations, and they make me very nervous. We're going to talk about that right after SportsCenter.
He's on the 405 right now. He's still going.
This one might hit the scoreboard in right center. Huge blast by Soto. Your Derby champion as he chucks the bat high into the air. Juan Soto, the Washington Nationals, wins the 2022 T-Mobile Home Run Derby in L.A.
Juan Soto, the celebrated left-handed slugger, turned down $440 million because, by the way, the average annual value was under $10 million, over $10 million under the top of the market. Defeated Julio Rodriguez, the 21-year-old center fielder. Jay, this dude does everything. He steals bases too, Julio Rodriguez. Anyway, in the final, in the home run derby, to win, becoming the second youngest player to win the competition. Juan Soto is. Soto is also the second Nationals player to win the home run derby, joining Bryce Harper in 2018. Remember Harper coming out of, when he first got in the league, he was more celebrated than Mike Trout, at least in terms of the hype coming into the league. In Los Angeles, the Angels outfielder Mike Trout, he's in the conversation for greatest player who ever lived already, by the way, guys, was placed on the 10-day injured list Monday with left rib cage inflammation, the team announced. Trout has missed the past 4 games with back spasms, and on Sunday, he elected not to participate in Tuesday's All-Star game in Los Angeles. The Angels returned to action on Friday against the Braves. And in soccer, the U.S. women's national team qualified for the 2024 Summer Olympics in Paris after defeating Canada 1-0 to win the CONCACAF Women's Championship. USA. Alex Morgan has 10 career game-winning goals in competitive fixtures, Jay. How are fixtures competitive exactly? Can you explain it to me? I don't... Since 1995, she is one of 3 U.S. women's national team players with 10-plus career game-winning goals in competitive fixtures. Again, with the competitive fixtures. Are they on a pitch, Jay? Are they on a soccer pitch?
No, I can't.
I don't speak soccer. Along with Abby Wambach, 17, and Carly Lloyd, 14. SportsCenter is brought to you by O'Reilly. Think O'Reilly Auto Parts for all your car care needs. They're close, convenient, and known for guaranteed everyday low prices and excellent customer service from professional parts people you can trust. Stop by your local O'Reilly Auto Parts today. O'Reilly Auto Parts, better prices every day.
This is ESPN Radio's NFL Two-A-Days. The Dallas Cowboys.
Dak Prescott, is this guy good? Is he really good? Or is he one of those 5 or 6 guys that can completely carry our football team? I think this is really the season that we start to kind of get that answer.
Inconsistent production from Cooper, declining target share, and most importantly for Dallas, an area where they have a ton of depth. CeeDee Lamb is their number 1 wide receiver.
McCarthy, he did struggle last year. I think everybody kind of views him as coaching for his job. Anything short of a Super Bowl is unacceptable for them at this point.
Woo! Play that, Yates!
Keyshawn, J. Will and X, ESPN Radio, ESPN2, the ESPN app, Sirius XM Channel 80, and your smart speakers. He has a well-deserved day off. Jay, he put in work at his own 50th birthday party and was barely making it yesterday.
Why are you always worrying about people on their days off, Max?
Well, I'm just mentioning. People tune in. They want to hear
It's
the
the
whole
summertime, man.
They want to hear the whole cast of characters. They want to know why people are here, aren't here, and guess who is here? The great Diana Rossini.
Hi, Di.
What's up, Diana?
Hi, guys. I'm such a big fan of making your birthday like a national holiday. I don't actually have a birthday. I have like a birth month. So good
Yes.
for
Good idea.
Key celebrating the big 5-0, man. He looks good for 50. I'll give him that. He could be such a pain, and man, he annoys me some mornings.